Hi, this is DSCI 560 Lab 5 Part 1, where the main intention of the project is oil well analysis and visualization. So the main aim of the project is to extract the information and the relevant data fields from the PDF. So it is basically a text extraction from various PDFs. So it is divided into two parts. One is data collection and storage and the data pre-processing. So in the first part, like we initially did all the installations like PyTesseract, PyPDF2, Selenium, PDF2 image, popular utilities and Tesseract OCR. All are installed on Ubuntu for the Python scripts to run on to extract the PDF. So the first part of the assignment is to extract the text like relevant fields like API, well name from the different PDFs that we have. So I'll just shortly show you the code that we have already run here. So we can see here we've run the code Python 3 oil wells PDF extraction.py, where it extracts all the well name, API, and all more relevant fields from the PDFs that we have. So here we can see that it was extracting for all the PDFs, all the required and relevant data when we run the Python script. So, and the same script is once all the relevant fields are extracted, so oilwells pdf.extraction.py returns a CSV file, the task1 pdf extraction.csv file. Wait. So this is the file where we have the PDF, well name, API, date stimulated, top, bottom, max pressure, max rate, details, and everything, all the relevant fields that we are able to extract. And after successfully extracting the relevant fields from the PDFs, now we are doing additional pre-processing like web scraping. Once we receive the API number, so from the website that is given in the PDF drill search, drillineage.com search, we can search with the API number and get more additional data fields. And that is being done using web scraping task. And once we are done with the web scraping task, we are able to update the fields in the task1 updated.csv here, where we appended the fields like well status, well type, closest city, oil produced, and gas produced. These are the 5 additional fields that have been added to the original task1 CSV file by web scraping with the search of API number. And once this task1 updated, the final sheet is updated with all the required fields, the data pre-processing is implemented, and it is uploaded to the database using a CSV to db.py, and these are the required files that we have. And task 1, the detailed explanation will be given by my teammate Kritika. Kritika, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, I'm sorry. So for the first part of the assignment, we have been given many PDFs, and each PDF contains a lot of pages. For example, this is one of the PDF, and you can see it contains 202 pages. So we are supposed to extract information from these PDFs, specific informations which was given to us. So for example, we are supposed to extract well name. Now here you can see that well name is written in a different format. And in this PDF, well name information is written in different format. So we have written functions according to looking at each of the patterns, so how the data is present in each page. I'm going to go through the code. So this is the code. Now here we have written functions here to determine the pattern that the information is present. So these are the functions to figure out what type of patterns each of the information is present. So we have used regular expressions for that. After that, we are going to loop around each of the PDF and each page present in the PDF. And when the pattern matches the content in the PDF, in the page in the PDF, then that information is extracted and saved in a dictionary. So we had also initialized the empty dictionary earlier. After that, once these conditions are matched and patterns, we are going to extract the information, right? Now, the second part of the second part was that we are supposed to extract information like stimulated information, which is also present in specific pages. So we are going to convert that page to an image using PyTesseract library and extract the image from the text from the image. And then based on particular conditions, how it is present in that in extracted information, we're going to extract the required information from that and then save it in a dictionary. We have here, this is a function written to call the other functions and save it in dictionary. So once information is present in both the dictionaries, we have combined it and then saved in a data frame. And then we have converted the data frame to a CSV file format and saved it in our path. So this is the first part of our assignment, and Shreyas will go through the second part of the assignment.
So in the second part of the assignment, we wanted to extract some other fields by going into their website and searching by the API number. So the basic thing that we wanted is the oil produced and the gas produced, the well status, well type, and the closest city to that well. So to address this, uh, we used our WebDriver from the Chrome. So basically, we will be using Selenium to get the scraping from the website. And we will be using WebDriver of the Chrome. You can see here the main function starts by getting the driver and the CSV file that we have created from the task one, which looks something like this. So this was the CSV file that we have got from the task one. We have API number, which we are most interested in to get the scraping from that website. So let's say we are searching for this specific API. So I'm gonna copy this, and if I would like go in the website and I would search the database, it will show me a well name. And when I click here, it will give me the oil produced, the gas produced, the well status, well type, and the closest city. So after finishing this code, we will be able to append that information in this CSV file. So as you can see in the website, the oil produced was 1.1K and the gas produced was 2.7K. And that's what we have stored in this field. The oil produced is 1100 and the gas produced is 2700. So to do this, we have used Selenium and we have collected the APIs from that CSV file, and we have continuously run a for loop to fetch data from that API. So this will call a function to fetch the data. And here we will be using file element attribute from the driver and the search bar that we have seen in the website. We will be sending some keys. That keys will be nothing but our API number that we have got from the CSV. That key will be searched and will give us a result. From that result, we would be getting the link that we have received, and we will be getting the link to click. And after making the click, we will set a timer for like 2 seconds just so that our website will be loaded. And once the next page is loaded, we will be getting oil data element. Again, this data is collected using find element, and the oil data, we will create an oil data list. In this list, we will have information of oil produced and the gas produced together. Then afterwards, we will be collecting well status, well type, and the closest city using the same field that we have received from this list. So after this, we will be appending all of this information and converting, if let's say there is a decimal point, as we have seen our example, it was 2.78. So if you have decimal points, we will be multiplying it by 1000 to get it to 2700. Now at the end, we will be collecting the data into a dictionary, and then we will send the dictionary back to our main function. So here we will be merging the data, the CSV file that we have originally received from task 1, and we'll be merging our new columns, which are oil produced, gas produced, well status, well type, and the closest city. So after that is done, we will save it to the original CSV, which looks something like this. So here you can see we have got well status, well type, closest city, oil produced, and gas produced. So this was our final CSV after the task 2 from scraping the data from the given website. So after this, we have done some, sorry, after this, we have done some uh, pre-processing to clean the data from this CSV file before we would store it in the database. So to show my database, yes, so we will be creating a database called weld data underscore DB, and we will be creating a table called weld data. And in this table, we will be putting some attributes like ID, file name, which will be our PDF name, well name. So all of this information we are adding here is coming from the CSV columns. So that's how we will be creating our table in MySQL. And then we will be inserting each of the rows from the CSV file. But before that, we had done some pre-processing as well. For example, we are replacing any NaN values present in the CSV to the none. We are also converting the max pressure values to float because it also contains some of the string values. So this is the part of pre-processing. And we have also corrected the date time format. And we decided to drop the acid percentage column because it was purely blank in our CSV file. And then from there, we logged in into our database, and we will create the table and add everything one by one. So to show this in implementation, so as you can see, I'm already logged into my MySQL. You can see I don't have any well data database created as of now. So let's run our Python file. So you can see the Python file has successfully run. Now, if I log in and check the databases that I have, you can see this new database has been created. Now we will use this database and we'll see the tables it has. So we have validata table created from our Python script. Now to see this table, you can see these were the attributes that we have created from our Python script. The default value will be null, and we have also performed some of the pre-processing in the Python script itself. And this would be the same data that we have created in our CSV file, but needed some pre-processing steps to store in the database because of the presence of some land values and some of the blank columns. So this is how we have uploaded the combined CSV files from the task 1. Then we did some scraping from task 2, and then we have combined it into one single CSV file. Then we have done some pre-processing in order to upload it to our MySQL database. So that's it.
Thank you. This is the part one of the assignment.
Thank you.